Hello and welcome to the Frontier AI podcast. I am your host Krish, and in this episode, The Code Shift, we are diving into a seismic shift in the world of technology that is happening much faster than almost anyone anticipated: the automation of software engineering. For decades, coding has been seen as a stable, high paying, and intellectually demanding career path, but recent developments suggest we are witnessing one of the fastest professional transformations in history. The big headline making waves right now comes from Dario Amodei, the CEO of Anthropic, who recently made a bold prediction at the World Economic Forum. He stated that AI could handle most, maybe all, of the coding work typically done by software engineers within just 6 to 12 months. That isn't a projection for a distant decade. Amodei is talking about the end of 2026. This isn't just a theorist's guess. Amodei's prediction is based on what is already happening inside Anthropic, where engineers are reportedly telling him they don't write code line by line anymore. Instead, they use AI models, specifically Claude Opus 4.5, to write the code while they shift into the role of editors. We are seeing a world where software engineering leads have essentially stopped typing code themselves. So, what does it actually look like when an engineer stops coding? It doesn't mean the work disappears, it means the nature of the work changes from building to managing. Think of the AI as the main writer and the human as the editor. The AI handles the heavy lifting, completing tasks in minutes that used to take days, while the human engineer reviews the logic, fixes mistakes, and ensures the code fits the broader goal. One striking example from Anthropic is their internal tool called Cowork, which was reportedly built almost entirely with AI in just a week and a half. Furthermore, Boris Cherny, the engineer behind Anthropic's Claude Code tool, recently shared that 100% of his contributions to that project over a month were written by AI itself. This trend is backed by broader data. The 2025 Stack Overflow Developer Survey found that 84% of developers are already using AI tools in their daily work. Research on GitHub Copilot shows that users accept nearly 30% of the code suggested by the AI, and this acceptance rate tends to rise as developers become more proficient at prompting. This leads us to a concept called recursive improvement. Amodei explained that Anthropic builds models that are specifically good at coding and AI research, and they then use those models to build the next generation of even more powerful models. It is a loop where AI helps teach itself to be faster than humans ever could. However, this rapid transition isn't without its critics or its risks. While AI is excellent for repetitive tasks or well-defined problems, there is a productivity quality paradox. Developers often find themselves discarding generated code or shifting massive amounts of effort from writing to critically evaluating what the AI produced. In real-world systems, AI still makes frequent mistakes. It can generate code that looks perfectly correct but breaks in edge cases or introduces security vulnerabilities. This is particularly true in enterprise software, where AI must navigate legacy systems, that is, the old databases and outdated documentation that hasn't been touched in years. Then there is the human cost. Junior software engineers are facing the brunt of this change. Amodei himself noted that junior-level tasks are the first to be taken over by AI. This has created a harsh job market for recent computer science graduates, with some experts calling it the worst in decades as companies cut entry-level roles in favor of hiring only seniors who can manage AI tools. Please like and subscribe to the podcast if you are enjoying it. There is also a philosophical concern about skills rot. For many engineers, the act of writing code is how they learn to think and understand complex systems. If AI takes over the hands-on work, there is a risk that these core analytical skills will weaken over time. David Heinemeier Hansson, the the creator of Ruby on Rails, has argued that junior developers are not just disposable work units. They bring value through the unique ways they solve problems and build the future talent pipeline of a company. Beyond the code itself, we have to look at the economic and societal impact. Some estimates suggest that generative AI productivity tools could contribute to a $1.5 trillion increase in global GDP by 2030, but this growth comes with high anxiety. A positive correlation has been found between an organization's adoption of AI and its employees' concerns about job security. We are also seeing the emergence of entirely new development styles, such as vibe coding, chat-oriented programming, and agentic programming. These methods use multi-agent systems and dynamic prompts to accelerate cycles and democratize coding, allowing even non-technical people to be productive. As we look toward the next 12 months, the role of the software engineer is being redefined. It is moving away from the how of writing syntax and toward the what and why of system architecture, innovation, and ethics. As NVIDIA's CEO Jensen Huang recently noted, coding is just a task. The real purpose of the job is solving deeper problems. We are entering a symbiotic relationship where humans and AI are inextricably linked in the construction of the world's software. Whether this leads to a golden age of productivity or a crisis for the workforce remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: the era of manual coding is rapidly drawing to a close. Thank you for joining me on this episode of the Frontier AI Podcast. Be sure to keep an eye on those end of 2026 timelines. The world of code is changing faster than we can type. See you next time.